there he is right there. That feels like a good one. We're on a spot right now that has a mix of fish on it. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, wow. That is a giant crappie. And man, like I was saying, I mean, we're on a spot right now where we're getting some walleyes, we're getting some crappies. I mean, it's a mix, but there's one thing I'm sure of right now is that these fish, they're just wandering around looking for food. We're out on a reef that's just got fish scattered around it. They're not in big schools, they're not in big piles, but fish like that right there, they're just roaming and looking. And you know, you take crappie that size, man, all he knows how to do is eat. We're in pretty deep water, so I'm gonna keep that fish. A lot of times when you bring them up from that deep water, it's kind of a bad thing to release them because you can end up with them floating up under the ice. But let me tell you, these fish, while they're out there roaming around, there's two things that will get their attention. And one of them is sound. Sound will always grab a fish's attention, whether it's through vibration, through their lateral line, or if they can really hear a little bit. None of us really know any of that for sure, but we know through the lateral line, sound and vibration will get their attention. And then the other thing is sight. And crappies, more than any fish out there, they're really a sight feeder. And what I'll tell you happened there, I'm pretty sure of, is this fish, he didn't find it because of the sound. Maybe it got him into the neighborhood, but he found it in the end because he could see it. And this is the all-new Lindy glow spoon. This is what I'm using. And here's why he was able to find it. This spoon, when you put a light stick in the back of this spoon, you just pop it right in there. It's really, really simple. You open a light stick pack, you crack that light stick, you stick it in the back. And then it lights up the whole front of the spoon. It lights it up almost like a lantern. I mean, you can see this thing from a long ways away. Then in the back, you can see the stick. But in the front, it actually lights that whole thing up. So I'm using the clown color here on this fish right here. And I mean, he just saw this. Between the yellow and the red and the scale pattern, he can see all of that because it illuminates that light right through the front to the front end of the spoon. And I mean, it just stands out from a mile away. And that's what's going on here. I mean, plain and simple, we're just looking to grab fish's attention. There's snowpack on the ice. It's as dark as it's ever going to be down there. And this is the time to really get after it with bright colors, glow colors. And what we're doing is both. We're using color combinations that then we're adding light to. It is not just glowing up a color. We're actually adding light to that color with that light stick in this glow spoon. And I mean, it just stands out from a mile away. And these fish are able to see it. You know, whether it's the walleyes today, the crappies, whatever it may be, they can hunt this thing down and find it pretty easily. Tungsten beads in here. That provides the weight, but it also provides a little bit of rattle. So we're getting their attention with that as well. So you got everything, man. You got the light, you got that glow, you've got the noise, you've got the weight that it takes to get back down there fast. 16th ounce, 1/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce, 12 different colors. Man, this is the best spoon I have seen in ice fishing in years. This thing is really cool. You're gonna wanna make sure you get some of these for this winter.